Okay, so we're going to take a look at some of the new T3 Reports features by going through an example. So here we're looking at the metric sandbox, and we've got a couple of harvests here. And for each of those harvests, we've got about 40 packages created from each. So let's say I want to create a report that shows me all the packages created from all my active harvests. How would we go about doing that? So in the new T3 Reports Builder, we're going to use what's called a super collection report. And so all this means is that we're starting with our harvest data set, and we're going to be joining extra data into it, in this case packages. So let's see how we would go about doing that. So we're going to click open the super collection reports. I can see we've already got our super harvests report selected. We're just going to do a one-time data dump so we can use a temporary key that we get out of the box. And now we're going to go to this include section. So we want to include all the packages for each harvest. We're going to dump it to Google Sheets, and we're going to open the link right away. There's also an option to email it to yourself, which is new. And then we're going to modify some fields. So when you are adding in an include for a super report, you get access to all these extra fields. So we can see here we've got all the harvest fields already, but now we have a bunch of packages fields already. So we can pick any number of these, and we're gonna end up seeing them in the eventual report. So we'll just picking, and we'll do quantity, and then we'll do the unit of measure. And we can also, if we want to change the order of these, we can also drag to reorder them. And remember that these are these are the columns that you're going to see in your eventual report. We'll leave sort filter alone. These aren't new. And then before we go ahead and generate the Google Sheet, we're going to just see a preview of our data to see what we're getting. Okay, so looks like we've got all the data here. So recall that this is going to join packages into harvests. So what we've got here is on the left, we've got all our harvest columns, and these are duplicated because these are all from one harvest. But then all the package columns are specific to that package. So we've got all 40, I think it was 42 packages here, and then each are connected to the same harvest. So you'll be able to see all the packages for each harvest, but we're duplicating the harvest rows to match a package to its parent harvest. So this looks good to me, so let's go ahead and generate it. So the thing to remember with reports is that everything is a link. Everything is generated with a link, everything is configured with a link. So we're just going to go ahead and open this link, and this is going to give us our Google Sheet filled with all our data. All right, there we go. So this is our full report. So you're expecting, I think, 86 columns, and so this looks right to me. We've got our 2 harvests on the left here repeated many times, and then we've got all the unique packages here on the right. So something to keep in mind is that because every report is represented by a link, we can use the link and modify it later. So we're going to go ahead and copy this link, and then if we ever wanted to modify it, we can start by pasting the link here, and then we're going to load it. And then everything we just selected has already been pre-filled here. So if we want to just change around some columns for the next time we generate the report, we can change that around here, and the link will update, and we can store that as a reference to the report. So every time you want to generate a new report, you would just revisit that link and you'll get the report back.